What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Connor Awesomeness, and if you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, and today I'll be simulating the 2-2 Indianapolis Colts versus the 3-1 Jacksonville Jaguars. I feel like this could be an possibly solid game, but yeah. I think the Jaguars might get the dub here, but that's personally me. But let me know in the chat or in the comments who you guys are rooting for here, and your score predictions as well. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade some guys and then look at the rankings as per usual, and then from there we're gonna jump right into the simulation. So let's do this. It doesn't look like the Colts need any upgrades, so we're going to jump right over to the Jaguars, see what they got. Nice little divisional rivalry here this afternoon, this wonderful Sunday afternoon in Jacksonville, Florida, as the Jaguars got some upgrades to do here. Some pretty solid upgrades here for the Jaguars. We got Andre Cisco, who will be in 82 overall. We got Devin Duvernay, who will be in 76 overall. We got Mason Smith, who will be in 72 overall. And then we got Ventrell Miller, who will be in 68 overall. Some pretty decent upgrades for the Jaguars. Alright. Let's jump right into this game now. Please use in game. Alright, let's do this.
Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Colts heading out for the first time behind their 22-year-old quarterback in his second season now in the NFL, Anthony Richardson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they could be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Richardson looking to throw this. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. Only able to gain a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. And he's going to go down here and save. They push him back to the 34. Trayvon Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season. And that sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things, getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, that lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that hits the crossbar and comes back, and it's no good. And by just a whisker, this remains a scoreless game. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too, but it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 9 catches, 125 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Now Lawrence working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Well, that's not just his 1st, not his 2nd, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Lawrence's throw complete there to Thomas. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for the Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Nothing is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First and 10, Taylor now. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Jaguar defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now it's Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
But DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack.
Big sack there by Buckner, who continues to be a strong and reliable force along the interior. No surprise to anyone, he's coming off of 2 consecutive 8-sack seasons.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Etienne up the middle. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This now a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Across midfield, Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Jaguars have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Gold on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Richardson to throw. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Running left, Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. There Richardson back to throw it. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 95 yards.
And you can tell early, they're going to look his way quite a bit. And he made himself available on that one.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. A short throw pulled in by Woods. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. He was brought down by Foyesade Aluakin from the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Richardson. They'll set up the screen for Sermon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Eluding the pressure right. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Sermon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Again with Sermon, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year and 3rd overall. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was Trey Sermon who polished it all off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Rotates Etienne along the sideline. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll run with Etienne. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise that they was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Etienne. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power and running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. From midfield now, Lawrence. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's Etienne. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
Now Lawrence to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now 2nd and 3. First carry here for Robinson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Lawrence will throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Point after here coming up. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that was a 13-play drive in total. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Richardson now on second down. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts first down up near the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Sermon. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Okay, ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Sermon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. And they'll hand off to Hull. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Richardson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Travis Etienne and the Jags offense set to take over again here. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. A handoff for Etienne. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Now Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Touchdown! Christian Kirk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. Now the try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Gold on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Colts taking the field again, running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points up.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He will find Davis on the left side complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
On first and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, his third touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Jaguars continue to pull away here in this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Second down, here's Richardson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And he's going to bring up a third down. This time they stay on the ground. And a good job defensively. They stop him short at first at the 32. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. On first and 10, it's Lawrence. Look at the big man rumble. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. One of the top performers in that first half was the running back Travis Etienne. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw to Ingram. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's second and 4. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 130 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Here's Lawrence. And the catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Lawrence fighting through pressure. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Lawrence. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. So following a holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Looking to throw. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before you get the first down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
And they'll run with Sherman to begin the drive to about the 48-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. Richardson out of the shotgun. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Richardson on 3rd and short. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Lawrence on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, but that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. And the Colts coming out now. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw this. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Now, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the slant, he's got Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Etienne up the middle, and he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 41 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And they'll get this down to the 10. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they want to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Sideline throw, that's caught by Kirk. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. On the ground with a tight end. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Straight ahead, ETN. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it is almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even starting to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
The IND offense at the line and set to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. Richardson working from the gun. His throw incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now it's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Richardson looking to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Richardson to throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This pass reeled in by Hull. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And one of the linebackers has got it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
Yeah, you'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. ETN once more. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Handoff running left is ETN. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 165 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Lawrence to throw. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 40. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. In motion left is Davis. On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to ETN. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 10. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Foyesade American. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Indy set to go on offense once more. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Richardson to throw again after the pick 6. Flush to his right. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
2nd and 6. Now Richardson. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on it.
And he's going to be a yard short.
decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Now ETN to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And they'll go again with ETN. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a JAX first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. But Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. The clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Draw play, ETN. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Jacksonville, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Alright, so I just realized that I forgot to say the rankings on accident, so that's my bad. Sorry about that. But anyways, I'll still do that towards the end of the video, so just so you guys know. Player stats. Trevor Lawrence went 34-33 with 275 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions, and his longest pass of the day was from 26 yards. Anthony Richardson went 24-31 with 119 passing yards, no touchdowns, and 3 interceptions, and his longest pass of the day was from 10 yards. Travis Etienne Jr. had 26 rushes for 201 yards. Wait, no. Yeah, 26, 26, oh my god, I cannot speak right now. Hold on. How do I word this? 26 carries, there we go, with 201 yards and 2 touchdowns, and his longest run of the day was from 79 yards. Trey Sermon had 9 carries for... oh my gosh, I did it again. Wait, did I do it right? I don't know. Yeah, I'll do 9 carries. 9 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was from 11 yards. And Trevor Lawrence had 10 carries for a yard, and oh wait, no. I really cannot read it now. Trevor Lawrence had 10 carries for 54 yards and a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was from 12 yards. Ugh. Okay. Christian Kirk had 9 catches for a yard, and I did it again. What is going on? Christian Kirk had 9 catches for 84 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 13 yards. Evan Ingram had 9 catches for 65 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 21 yards. Quentin Nelson didn't allow any sacks. Bernhard Raymond had allowed 2 sacks, and Brandon Scherf allowed 2 sacks, and Braden Smith allowed a sack. Trayvon Walker had 2.5 sacks. DeForest Buckner had 2 sacks, and Mason Smith had half a sack. And Cameron Little made 2 field goals, but he missed the other 2, and his longest field goal was from 28 yards. And Matt Gay missed 2 field goals. For punting, Rigoberto Sanchez punted 4 times and he for 158 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 45 yards. And Anthony Gould had 9 returns for 223 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 30 yards. This is for quick returns, by the way. And Devin Duvernay had 2 returns for 44 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 23 yards. And for punt returns, Devin Duvernay had 2 returns for 9 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 6 yards. And that is pretty much all the stats from this game, as the Jacksonville Jaguars absolutely demolished the Indianapolis Colts at home, 48-7. Talk about a statement win here in Jacksonville. Oh boy. We got a lot to go through here, so yeah. Advance. And the only upgrade that the Jaguars will be getting is going to be a big one. It's going to be Travis Etienne Jr. He'll be a 91 overall. Very good upgrade there for the Jags, as they improved their record to 4-1. Meanwhile, the Colts fall to 2-3. All right. Now moving on over to the Colts. Let's see what they got. And it looks like the Colts got some upgrades, so we're going to do that right now. And the only upgrade at the... well, there's a couple actually. For the Colts, we got Zaire Franklin, who'll be an 83 overall. And then we got Jelani Woods, who'll be in 71 overall. Pretty solid there for them. Alright. And now, for the rankings real quick. The Colts had a number 12 offensive league, meanwhile the Jaguars had a number 15 offensive league. Defensively, the Colts have the number 7 defensive league, and the Jaguars have a number 14 defensive league. And those are pretty much like all the rankings from that. There we go. Alrighty, so the next game that I will be simulating will be the Buffalo Bills versus the Houston Texans. Both of those teams are off to rough starts, as they both are 1-3 on the season, so hopefully they can pick up the pace a little bit. But yeah, that will pretty much be the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you guys made it to the end of this video, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. Like I said, we're on the road to 300 subscribers, so any support would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, every day. Have a great day, guys, and as always, stay awesome.